the Maestro's back and acting better than that for another video. This time I'm going to be going over a good old-fashioned tier list for all the WoW specs. Oh my god, my brain is working fast. I guess that's why I didn't get hired for any jobs. Anyway. So... I really need a job. Okay, so... What is this E? I cannot even go into the alphabet and learn the letter E. That is way too hard for the Maestro. I only know the letter S for sexual intercourse. Oh, and there it is, of course. Okay, so best spec in the entire game. Disgusting. So this is not even Rep Paladin. This is a Flappy Bird, Boomkin, Resto Druid, and Guardian Druid all in one in Rep Valley version. Disgusting class. You see Rep Pally in every single arena. You literally can't get away from it. And not only is Rep Pally, so there's 3 things that make this the most boring, awful thing in general. Fighting a Rep Pally in general are these long, awful, horrible games in every season in all of WoW. Whenever you see a Rep Pally, it's like, oh, you gotta get through Sank. Then you gotta get through Bop. Then the Rep Pally one-shots you. Then you gotta get through Bubble. Then you're backpedaling into a pillar. And then he one-shots you again. Okay, so playing versus a Rep Pally is already the most boring thing in life. Now that you add in that I'm an H-Pal. Rep Pally completely and utterly counters H-Pal in every way. So then you add in that, and then you add in that Rep Pally is good with every class that counters H-Pal. Demo Lock counters H-Pal, it's insanely good. Ret Demo is insanely good. Then you throw in the healer that completely counters H-Pal, which is every healer at this point, but especially Arshame, which we're going to go into next. Arshame is so broken it's not even on this list. Dude, what the Where is Arshame? Oh. Arshame, broken, disgusting beyond belief. Goes perfectly, the best healer with a Rep Pally besides maybe Priest, I guess. Disc Priest. Mistweaver's insanely good with Rep Pally too, but... So Arshame is next. Goes insanely good with all the best comps in the entire game. Ret Warrior, Ret Demo, Ret Monk. Anything that with Ret and Arshame is the best comp in the entire game. You could run anything. You could run Ret Enhance. You could run Ret Shadow Priest. They're all insane. And then, there we go. H-Pally worst class in the entire game. By far. Dude. Okay. Dude, H-Pal is so unplayably bad. Like, I'll literally just stand there spamming cast flash heals after a faking kick instantly. Sack it. Oh, God. My teammates will die through sack. My teammates will die through wings. The people on my team will die. Teammates, they're not my teammates. They'll die through every single CD that I have. Bop is not a cooldown. Sack is not a cooldown. My bubble is not a cooldown. It gets MD'd instantly. It's so insanely bad. Rep Pally, and the worst thing is, Rep Pally wings are so much better than H-Pal wings. A Rep Pally's 1 minute CD wings will kill you through your 2 minute CD wings as an H-Pal. You can literally pop wings on a Rep Pally, hodge the Holy Pally. The Holy Pally can shrink it and pop wings, and you will still die as a Holy Pally. It's disgusting. Affliction Lock, I would say that's probably, I would say that could be good into Rat, probably. Like, Affliction Lock Mage, but there's not too many Affliction Locks. I'd say Arcane Mage is A. You could play Arcane Mage. You could probably even play Double Mage or Arcane Mage Ellie, maybe? Arcane Mage Lock. Demo Lock Arcane Mage could beat Rep Pally. That'd be annoying into Ret, yeah. But the thing is, Ret and Shaman are so broken at this point, even teams that would potentially counter Rep Pally, Rep Pally literally counters it. Like, normally, like, an Arcane Mage Lock would decimate a Rep Pally. Wouldn't stand a chance. It would be a guppy slug compared to an Arcane Mage. But now in this meta, Ret is so insanely broken and it can almost beat any comp, especially if you're throwing an Arshame. Windwalker is definitely A. If not even like, Windwalker goes really good with Rep Pally, almost just as good as Warrior at this point. Because of how disgusting the burst damage is. I would say Warrior is still better though. A little bit better. I would have to put Warrior as S tier probably. Warrior is broken as hell. Warrior is, and it goes so good with Rep Pally and Shaman. This is probably the best comp right here. This is probably the best comp in the entire game right now. Warrior, Ret. It probably is. And then Windwalker would be less than that, so I'd say Windwalker's... It's definitely better than Affliction, though, probably. And Arcane than Affliction, maybe. Assassin Rogue? I would say it's not as good now because Ret Pally counters it. But it's still good. I'd probably give it a B. I don't know if I would give it an A. Not that I even care, and I can't wait to get done with this video, but... Disc Priest, disgustingly broken, obviously. S tier. Boomy, I would say... It's pretty good. It's just weird in the spot that it's at right now because the Rep Pallies are so broken. But I would say you could run Rep Boomy in Arshame and do good. So I would say it's A. Hunt BM Hunter S tier. Disgusting class. 0 skilled IQ. You can be in a coma. Demo Lock. Oh, Demo Lock is probably even better than Warrior. Oh yeah, Demo Lock Ret. Oh god. Oh god. Destro, I think would be the highest tier of A, maybe. Destro is good, but it's kind of gets countered by Rep Pallies. Unless you're maybe going to run Frost Mage Destro. And then, like, Kite so much, but you can just get bursted so hard. And Demo has enough to... Demo has a lot of things that can deal with Rep Pally. And Destro doesn't have as much. And Destro is way more tanky. I mean, Demo is way more tanky. Ellie, I would say that's an A. And probably above our... I would say it's like the best caster besides Destro. Maybe even better than Destro. Enhancement, I would say it's an A. It's pretty good. It does big damage, does insane healing. It has some comps to run. It could even run with a Ret. You could run Enhanced Windwalker. You could play Demo Enhanced. There's a bunch of stuff you could play. Feral, I would say that's an A. You can run Jun GL. You could run Ret Feral. Dude, that's what I mean. Ret Pally is so good it can run with any of these fucking classes. Fire Mage, I would say that's a B. Behind Assassin Rogue, not that good. Frosty K, I would say that's an A. Because you can just one-shot people through their cooldowns. It could play with a Ret Pally. It doesn't... I would say it's maybe... I think it's broken. Especially if you know how to do hit-and-run strategies. Frost Mage is definitely an A. I would say it's better than maybe Affliction Lock. I'm not sure. Yeah, Frost Mage... I would say Frost Mage is better than Arcane, maybe. Yeah. Fury Warrior, I would say that's a B. Not that. I would say it's still pretty broken. It does a lot of damage. It has a lot of self-healing. It's not insanely bad, but Arms Warrior is just so good. DH, that's an A. Avi. I would say it's better than Enhanced, probably. I don't know if Feral's good, though. I don't know. All these are pretty good. Just Rep Pally. If Rep Pally, Demo, and Arshame and BM Hunter got nerfed, every other class would be able to flourish and it would actually be a decently fun game. My class would be playable. There should be a Z tier or something. My class would be playable. I mean, it's not. I mean, even okay. So even if Arshame and Demo Locks and Rat Pallies weren't the way it is, H-Pal would still have a horrible, terrible, awful time. But with the way it is, it's just unplayable. Because Arshame is just Rat is just a complete counter, Arshame is a complete counter, Demo is a complete counter. And BM Hunter is a complete counter to Pally too, so. You're fighting a comp that you're gonna lose in any way. You're gonna lose on mana, you're gonna lose on cooldowns, you're gonna lose on damage, you lose on every front. So Holy Priest, I'd say that's S tier too. That's fucking disgustingly broken. Disgustingly broken. And then Marksmanship, that's S tier too. Mistweaver, S tier. Alarug, B tier. Resto Druid fell off a little bit. I'd say it's A tier. S-Priest, maybe even S tier. I would say it's A tier. Sub-Rogue, I don't know. You don't see any Sub-Rogues anymore, but only because of Rep Pally, I guess. So I guess Sub-Rogue, just because Rep Pally is so broken, Sub-Rogue is not as good. So I guess I'll put it at B. Survival Hunter, probably, I mean, any version of Hunter is like an A. And only Holy DK is probably an A, even though it's like not... You don't see Unholy DK that much because Rep Pally just counters everything, man. But Unholy DK is good on its own. But Rep Pally just counters every fucking class, especially H-Pal. I mean, H-Pal seriously is, if you could even put it in fucking Zimbabwe in a hut, That's where H-Pal would be right now. Licking the dirt in a fucking hut with a penguin. That's where H-Pal would be right now. H-Pal, seriously? Like, I can name all the comps that completely counter H-Pal. Boomy Ret completely counters H-Pal. Ret Warrior. Ret Hunter. Ret Other Hunter. Mistweaver Arshame. Disc Priest counters H-Pal. Holy Priest definitely counters H-Pal, even worse than Disc Priest. Because he can stun you and then fear you and then MD you. Fucking... What else? S-Priest Ret counters H-Pal. Windwalker Ret counters H-Pal. Ellie Ret. I don't even... This is so disgusting. DHs completely counter H-Pal. Boomies completely... DHs and Boomies, you never want to fight DHs and Boomies, and H-Pal they're the most annoying, horrible classes to try to kill. Every class is really good into the... That's the problem. Every class is insane into H-Pal. It sucks. Like, the only class H-Pal could potentially be good into is like a Sass Rogue. But you don't even fight a Sass Rogue. And even the Sass Rogues killed me pretty easily. Wait, where is Evoker? I don't even see Evoker on here. Oh shit, okay, Evoker would be... I don't know why it's not on here. I guess Evoker would be, a B tier, probably. It has the insane one-shot, but it doesn't have many comps to play. You have to play with a Frost DK. I guess you can play with a Ret Pally, too. You literally can play any comp with a Ret Pally. Ret Pally is that disgustingly broken where you can play actually any comp. And I think maybe even Mage Ret Pally could be good, potentially. Like, potentially. Especially after Judgment of the Pure gets nerfed. Big damn. So yeah, that's my rankings. Let me know if you agree with the Maestro, and of course if you don't agree, you're completely wrong. Legendary, and the Maestro never gives